I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to be. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking mind over matter, I believe in me. I need to find more hours in the day to breathe. Need to find more power in the way I be. And when my mind turns sour with the painful scenes, I need to scream out loud, I can't stop me. I wanna be the
Hey
greatest.
everybody, welcome to Alex Unqualified. My name is Alex and I'm unqualified to give you any advice, but I hope you listen anyway. This show's a little bit about anything, and nothing all in between. So let's rub the malocchio, the Italian horn. Yeah, let's do that. Because guys, we made history today. And not in the most positive way. No. We have made history. Well, not we. The left has made history because they tried to assassinate President Donald Trump. A delulu crazy person who knows who or what their association is. Apparently, they associate themselves with Antifa. Antifa, yeah, they are a bunch of crazy people. And if they think that the right is crazy and extreme, I'm going to show you a small little TikTok that shows you that they are crazy and extreme. It's just this one TikTok, okay? I just want to show you, and then we'll get the episode started and we'll react to actually President Trump being shot. Okay. All right, let me show you. This right here, this TikToker, this post by Ollie London. Unhinged TikToker screams hysterically over the assassination attempt of President Trump. You're telling me somebody finally had the balls and he missed? Are you crazy? Let's watch.
I just found out about this shit. It just happened. I haven't even had a second to process. You're telling me somebody finally had the balls to bring a pew-pew and he missed? We were a second away. We were a centimeter away from half of the problem being gone and you missed. There was a white man attached to that trigger. I know it. We were a centimeter away.
Okay, a few things to break down. We would have gotten rid of half of the problem. No, because you're the half of the problem that we need to get rid of. Sorry, babe. But you're part of the problem we need to get rid of. So sorry. Getting rid of Trump isn't going to do anything. In fact, he's the one who's actually trying to clean up the country. He's trying to clean up the country and deal with your mess. And second, just something that piqued my curiosity, and I don't know if this is just me. Tell me if anybody else got this from this video. There is a white man attached to the end of that gun. Are you implying that if the shooter was another race, he would have succeeded? That's what I'm getting. Like, are you saying if the shooter was of darker complexion, and I'm tiptoeing around this because the leftists are so, sensitive and everything, but if you are, and I'm doing this as I tiptoe. Okay, guys. Tiptoeing for the leftists. But are you saying if the guy was, let's just say, black, are you saying he would have succeeded? Are you saying if he was, I don't know, from, I don't know, what's a good what's a race that is good at shooting? I don't know. I don't know. Insert blank here. I don't know. What's stereotypical good, like, I don't know, I can say Colombians because we're say hello to my little friends. You know? Like, do you like, you know, people say, "Oh, you're being racist. Why you pick on black people?" Well, I just picked on my own race, Colombians. I can make fun of other people too. If anything, I try to make fun of everybody equally. That's equality, bitch. I mean, you're the problem. You are the problem. That's all I can say is you are the problem, all right? Now let's get on to, let's see. That's the picture of Tim Pool posted. I like Tim Pool. Trump was shot in the head, and that's the gnarly shot. Apparently he got shot in the chest too, but his Secret Service people actually convinced him to start wearing a bulletproof vest. So that actually saved him, thank God. Let's see, I'm not going to show this because apparently that was the alleged picture of the shooter. Let's see what Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe Biden, has to
I
say.
plan on talking to them shortly, I hope, when I get back to the telephone.
Do you?
Look, there's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this.
Are you kidding me? There's no place in America. There's no place in America for this type of violence. I'm sorry, you see it every day. You see it every day. I don't know. Why don't you take a walk through the front door of California? Why don't you take a walk through the front door of New York? Uh, Chicago? Minneapolis? I'm sorry. Baton Rouge? New Orleans? Let's see. What else? I don't know if you have any insert blank of, horrible city in the US that is, known for violence and this type of violence. And
This country. We cannot allow for
there,
this to be happening. We
let's
cannot
finish with Sleepy
be
Joe.
like this. We cannot condone this. And so, and I want to thank the Secret Service and all the agencies, including the state agencies, that have engaged in making sure that people who, and we have more detail to come relative to other people maybe injured in the audience. I don't have all that detail. We'll make that available to you. I may be able to come back a little later tonight, but we'll put out a statement if we don't, if I'm not able to give, if it's not convenient for you all. But the bottom line is that the Trump rally was a rally that he should have been able to be conducted peacefully without any problem. But the idea that there's political violence or violence in America like this is just unheard of. It's just not appropriate. Everybody must condemn it. Everybody. I'll keep you informed, and if I'm able to speak to Donald, I'll let you know that as well. So far, it appears he's doing well. Number one. Number two, that there's thoroughly investigating what happened to anyone else in the audience. We have some reports, but not final reports. And every agency in the federal government, I'm going back to my phone to speak with the federal agencies that are being put together again to give me an updated briefing. Has anything happened? They learned any more in the last couple hours. So thank you very much, and I hope I get to speak to them tonight, and I'll get back to you if I do. Okay?
Mr. President, do you think this was an assassination attempt?
I don't know enough to. I have an opinion, but I don't have any facts. So I want to make sure we have all the facts before I make any more comments. Thank you.
Are you worried for his own safety? With the security failing his president?
What? That was nothing. That was nothing. He said nothing. He said absolutely nothing. He mumbled through half of it, or mush, 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 mush. You ever think that Biden's like Mr. Bean from Mr. Bean's Holiday? Marsh, 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 marsh. That's what I hear. And then half of it I'm just like today, Junior. I swear from like Billy Madison. I swear. It's just like he said nothing. And then you should say there's no place for violence like this, and we are going to stop. We're gonna put more mandates. We're gonna put more, we're gonna put see, I want better gun laws, but better gun laws for crazy people on the left, not crazy people who struggle with mental illnesses, because then that would exclude people like trans people from owning gun rights. And see, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let me stop sharing. Let me tell you something. Okay. When see, it's so hard. See, I don't like red flag laws. Mm, I don't like guns against people with mental illnesses because, yeah, people are crazy. People are delulu, but maybe people who struggle with mental illnesses, they can get better with medication, with therapy, with self preservation. And everybody in America has the right to own a gun. So, and that includes people who are crazy like trans people. And so, and and the theys and the thems and the non-binaries and all those kind of people and all those people on the left. And so when I say we should have strict gun laws, then that would say all those people aren't allowed guns. And then that would exclude people who maybe think conservatively, who are also maybe transsexuals. And so I wouldn't want to take that away from those people because they deserve the right to bear arms. And so do, transgenders and, all those other people and the theys and the thems and the non-binaries. But when you think about it, don't you think there should be stronger gun laws, stronger testing, stronger, better testing for people who are freaking crazy? Maybe you should have to prove that you're state of sound and stable mind. And I mean, anybody could lie. Anybody could lie. But I don't. Just one more thing I want to sum up about the guns. Like, if you want it, you got to put effort into it. And that means, like, financially, that means your time, your effort. And so that means, like, to me, that means, like, if you want a gun, you got to pay for the permit. If you want a gun, you got to go to the class to, get the gun safety. If you can't just get a gun illegally. That's what it means to me if you want to be a upstanding citizen of society. If not, then don't be a part of the society. And I know that's easier said than done. I know that's easier said than done because people don't have the money for it. People don't have the resources for it. People don't have the transportation for it. People don't have the ability for it. People don't have the disability for it. You know, it's really hard, but it's just like citizenship versus non-citizenship. If you want that citizenship, you take your ass to the social security office and you get a social security card. When you put in the time, you put in the effort, and you put in the finances. You know, like it costs money to get naturalized. It costs money to, become a citizen. It's not free. It's not a freebie. You have to take a test. Does anybody know that? You gotta take a test. And it's just like, and I think that should be the standard. And people who think that they should get it for free, People who think that they should get it for free are the problem with society. People who think they should get things for free are the problem with the left. They think they should just get handouts. They think, here you go, here you go, have a handout, have a handout, have a handout, have a handout. You know, reparations, sure. Um, let's see, lax gun laws, sure. Um, Gender policies, you know, sure, whatever the fuck you want, you know, sure. But, you know, children, sure, do whatever you want with them, you know? And it's just like, no. It's going to be a hard, cruel reality when you realize that one, nobody likes you for the way that you view the world. Two, when the way that you view the world, when you realize that that's not how reality is, that's when you realize that that's, oh shoot, I might actually have to put some money, effort, and time into actually being upstanding citizens of society and not be the problem of the dregs of society. Yeah. You know, I'm one to talk. Trust me. I got my own problems of being a drag on society. Trust me. Um, and that's my own story. But, you know, the people who are so attached to this ideology of the left are freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous. And this assassination attempt is this is what is bringing us to the point of civil war again in the United States. This is what is actually starting to scare me. You know, I thought I was scared before, but now that there's an actual assassination attempt on President Trump and, you know, everybody's just like, "Oh, it's so sad." And then meanwhile all of Twitter is saying, "Oh my god, they missed. How could they miss?" You're the problem. You're actually like how you're desgraciad. You're a shame. And I think we should bring back openly shaming people who are like that. You you actually wish death upon someone? What a shame you are. You wish death on someone who's trying to clean up society? What a shame you are.
Holden, if you want to
All
really
right,
see
so we already
something
got
that's
to look at
said,
Sleepy Joe
take a look what
Biden.
happened.
Let's see. Here's the actual video.
Holden.
Okay, not to add a joke, but was that Dakota Fanning from War of the Worlds screaming in the background? Sorry, just had a flashback to childhood. Sorry, serious topic. I had to say it. Anyway, um, but so you see, he grabs his ear, and he grabs his ear, and then apparently he was shot right here. See, he grabs his ear, and he kind of like, you know, goes like this to his shoulder. And so that means he might have been hit like right here or something like that, I think. I think that's what they showed on the picture. He was hit like right here. And so I mean, that bulletproof vest saved his life. Thank God. And the shooter is dead, thank God. You know, that kind of wishing death upon people, that's okay. You know, it's like wishing death upon a shooter, that's okay. You know? um God. That is so freaking scary. Let's see. And that man got up and he said, "Fight, fight." Hell yeah. Hell yeah. God, what an American patriot. That poor man. See, this was Secret Service taking out the assassin. So good job on them. Let's see. And then this was actually I was surprised at. So this watching moments after the assassination in Pennsylvania. This is like some sports media saying this is their fault.
This is your fault. Every last one. This is your fault. It is your fault. This is your fault. You. This is your fault. Your fault. This is your fault. You want this.
I mean, I wouldn't be angry at a person individually. I would just be angry at, the corporation. And I would just, choke my way up. I would choke my way up that corporate ladder until I get to the top. And then, freaking, just be like, what the fuck, guys? And they would do nothing. Let's see. Let's see what Vice President Trump Harris said. I've been briefed on the shooting of former President Trump's event in Pennsylvania. Doug and I are relieved that he is not seriously injured. We are praying for him and his family and those who have been injured and impacted by this serious shooting. We are grateful to. What the hell? Where'd it go? We are grateful to United States Secret Service, first responders, and local authorities for their immediate action. Violence such as this has no place in our nation. We must all condemn this abhorrent act and do our part to ensure that it does not lead to more violence. Wow. Oh, God. Jesus, God. Let's see. What else? What else did I bookmark? Yeah, that bitch. Let's see. And then this apparently was one of the men who helped save Trump's life. So good job on that. And this was them saying that the shooter was dead. So let's give a round of applause to the, people who helped take this guy down. And let's make sure that we don't do this kind of stuff, guys. You know, this is crazy. This is insane. The fact that we're at this stage, the fact that we're at this point in our society, are we going backwards? Clearly we're going backwards. We're going back to the times of assassinations. We're going back to the times of segregations and separations. Do you guys want that? Apparently the left does. So don't be fooled when they try to gaslight you guys. I've got to get a ring light, because this lamp over here, this ain't cutting it. And it's getting dark, and so if I want to do stuff at night, I've got to get a ring light. So I'm gonna end this video. Like I said, today we made history in the worst possible way. I will talk to you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there and fight. Don't forget to fight. Hasta la pasta, baby. And God bless America.